there. So we'll probably do it in shifts. Something like that. Max is fair enough. Smalley, you don't even like good surprises? Nope. I feel like some of the best experience I've had in life were unplanned or undecided upon at the last minute with very little planning. Sort of like seeing a movie without watching the trailers or reading any reviews. The movie turns out to be great, and then you'll like it even more since you wouldn't have been spoiled for you. Nope. I almost always read the spoilers ahead of time. I don't like any surprises. Nope. Suspense. I don't like suspense, and I really don't like surprises. No, I can fully say I don't think I've, off the top of my head, I cannot think of anything, at least recently, where I would have liked it more not knowing it was coming. I think every time I would have rather have known it was coming. I still enjoy it. I enjoy control, which is something my friends are flipping me shit about. He lost a big bet, Somali remembers, and I stupidly went with Malin instead of Kathy because he was sober and seemed very confident, and Kathy had drunk a lot that night. I learned my lesson though. Never side against Kathy. Yes, that is very true. Very true. Somali, I'm glad you learned this. Sorry you had to learn the hard way, but yes. Even intoxicated, my memory tends to be better than Malin's, almost always. I can't believe he lost that. Like, I can't believe he bet that much too. That was a big, you could see like halfway through his shit talking, he was like, there might be a chance I'm wrong. Nah, and he lost horribly. That's true. That was a funny one. There are multiple restaurants at Disneyland. Yeah, there's a ton. I just don't know if they're like nice restaurants, fun, like good restaurants, or is it like if it's like Red Robin's, but we're charging you 3 times as much. That's what I want to know. If it's just a regular restaurant, like any chain restaurant, but they're charging you a lot, then I'm a little irritated. The concept that parents are supposed to bring their kids to Disneyland is the biggest social engineering scam since De Beers with the Diamonds. Arma hacks. I think you're right, actually. I absolutely think you're right. Yeah. It's true, because I have so much guilt as a parent that I haven't taken my kids to Disneyland. But like as a kid, I didn't go to Disneyland. I went once when I lived with my uncle. My uncle took us, but it was just him, my brother, and I. And there was other stuff, like he had his own kids, but because of being in the Army and stuff like that, being a Green Beret and all that stuff, he never got to see his kids. And by the time he came back from the Vietnam War and all the other stuff, they were all grown up. And so he basically missed out on their entire childhood. So when he more or less adopted my brother and I when we were younger, he took that as a second chance at parenthood. So he did all the things. He took us to Disneyland, to Mount Rushmore, the Grand Canyon. We did all the road trips across the U.S. and back. A lot of stuff. The stuff he didn't get to do with his daughters. I only lived with him for like 4 years or something. Right? 4 years? Yeah, all of my childhood was condensed into those 4 years pretty much. Because after him, we went nowhere or did anything. But you're right, it is a big old scam. I'm not sure of it's a scam. I think it's more of an experience. I would say it kind of is a scam because it's the whole guilting you if you can't afford it thing. Same with diamonds. The De Beers thing, I don't think that breaks chat rules. It's not political, but it's definitely a heated topic at times. But I agree, the De Beers thing is a huge scam where diamonds were not really that big of a deal before, and then De Beers did this huge campaign where they're like, if you're not buying your lady a diamond when you propose to her, then you suck. Guilt. And I feel like it is similar, and maybe it's not Disney's fault, but there is a lot of parental guilt if you don't take your kids to Disneyland. Yeah. Is there a hillside out that you can sit on and watch with binoculars? I know, right? I didn't say Disney was a scam. No, Disney's not a scam. The feeling that you have to take your kids to Disneyland, really good marketing / scam. Yeah. It's the notion that something